Welcome to the last review of Season 7A. And to celebrate it in style, we've come here to New York in 1938, just to keep an eye open for any statues that might come wandering past. Shout out if you see them, children. It's very difficult to know where to start with this episode, Doctor. I mean, the whole arc this season, such as it has been all about moving on for the ponds. And then they moved on through time. Ha ha! Well, I like the framing device of the book, and especially all the ideas about predestination if you cheat and read ahead. Oh yes, that's right, kids. If you skip to the end of any Harry Potter book, all your favourite supporting characters will die a pointless death in a final battle. Oh, Doctor, that's a terrible thing to say. Ha 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 ha! But I suppose it does explain why River's always so keen to avoid all those spoilers.
Roary thought they made the most out of the New York location without ramming it down our throats.
Yes, somehow it looked more realistic than when the Daleks were there. Now, the idea of angels mucking up time and making it hard for the TARDIS to land was a nice touch, and it gave us some very nice special effects on the landing. Although, what was with that with the Doctor wasting the regeneration energy? Have we just lost the next Doctor? Yeah. Oh, for me though, the standout moment of the episode belonged heart and soul to Roary. That haunted look in the cellar, his horror at his future self, and then his determination on the precipice. Oh, I agree. Though Amy and Roary were both great in this episode. I mean, they almost eclipsed the Doctor.
Roary even found the River song more tolerable this time, far less annoying than last season.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that point, Roricus. Oh, and did anyone else notice Rory Williams breaking yet another Doctor Who record?
No.
Yes, he died a record-breaking 3 times in one episode. Old age, street pizza, and then old age again. Even Adric didn't manage that, sadly. He did manage to wipe out the dinosaurs, though.
Yeah, Roary never liked Adric. Roary was delighted about how brave Roary was, willing to sacrifice him to save everyone. Whee! And even more prouder when lovely Amy jumped with him.
Although, I'd be tempted to suggest that this was yet another foe beaten by the power of love. It was nice to see the strength of the bond between husband and wife. Well, I liked the very end, tying into that scene in the 11th hour that was pointed out a long time ago by so many people. Oh yes, little Amelia Pond hears the TARDIS and we see nothing more. It was a nice way to come full circle, although I could have done without the sepia tinge. I guess all in all though, it wasn't a bad episode, but it just didn't grab me as much as I'd hoped it would. Oh, come on, Doctor, with lines like husband, run, and then husband, shut up, from the 2 wives, where the plot was thin little, okay, at least the dialogue sizzled. Yeah, true, and Amy looks hot in those glasses. Still, I think Amy Pond would look hot in nothing at all, but a thin layer of olive oil. Oh yes! Doctor WHeasel!
Stop thinking about my wife, Doctor! Roary cross!
Okay. And so we leave Roary and Amy on a permanent Manhattan transfer, with the Doctor tragically unable to take the TARDIS back, although River could use her vortex manipulator. You know, he could borrow Captain Jack's. Oh, yeah, I suppose he could.
Or he could just land outside of 1938 and pick them up a year later.
Well, but yeah, that could be an option too. Oh, Roary and Amy could kill themselves again to eliminate the paradox all over again. Yeah. Okay, so there are enough plot holes to drive a war TARDIS through. But look, I'm glad they got a happy ending. All sorts. Many a companion's been dropped on a different time zone and been quite happy. It's just a shame that, as with Rose and Donna, when a companion doesn't want to leave and is willing to travel forever, and then they just, at that point, get shuffled off in an unreturnable dimension, or mind-wiped. So anyway, what's the rating for the episode then, Doctor? Tricky. There were good points. The location filming was nice, the angels were very creepy, and the plot as a whole was, riddled with get-outs and flaws, though. And did nobody notice that the Statue of Liberty kept going missing? So? Well, I'm giving it a Mickey Smith. But as per the rules, the presence of River, Mary Sue Song, reduces the score, appropriately enough, to an Amelia Pond. Well, Amy and Roary are gone, Doctor, but there's no reason why me and Roricus have to leave. No, you're right. I'll just hang on here a moment, the 2 of you. I just need to go and put my sonic screwdriver on charge. I'm sure he'll be back for any minute now.
Roary and Amy will wait right here for the doctor. Yes.
Do, do.